Hope everyone's doing wonderful today. Today we got in stores. I want to be opening up and checking out this old Ultra Pro, some sort of metal deck box that they had. It looks extremely old. The packaging is all yellowed and kind of like sun baked. It kind of looks like. And I just kind of want to go over the packaging first before we go ahead and check out the deck box itself. But since the plastic is super yellow and old, I literally just want to cut it open and then we'll read the information on it first, and then I'm going to just test it with a bunch of things. I don't even think that they make these anymore. I just saw it online, thought it was very interesting, never knew that they made some sort of like metal deck box like this, and I love checking out deck boxes and different ideas, and just seeing how they fare. Wow, this plastic is like super gross. These are not super expensive, and it looks much better when it's outside of the yellow. That's awesome. Let's just check out this information right here. This is called the Ultra Pro, the Standard and Safe Storage Gallery Series. What is this? Easily, I think that's the artist name. Deck Vault and Deck Protector sleeves. I like how Deck Protector is trademarked, but Deck Vault isn't. Whatever. It's a combo pack. It includes the deck box itself, and then some card sleeves as well. Just get these scissors out of the way. The Deck Vault. Deck Vault holds 82 cards in Ultra Pro Deck Protector sleeves. Very random number, not 100, not 60, but 82. We're going to be testing that. Fits in Ultra Pro gaming case. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't have one. It's steel alloy, so it lets you know it's made out of steel, and it's an alloy of steel, so it could be other metals as well. What it is, and it says Deck Protector sleeves 50, which is interesting. They give you 50, not 60 or 150, which is kind of lame. 4-color regular size deck protectors, no PVC or acid free, lengths and lifespan of frequently played cards, and ultra clear. So they give you 50 sleeves. You could use this for like a draft or something, but you have like a standard 60 card deck, it won't even sleeve them all. Or if you have like a commander deck, you have to buy 2 of them. Very interesting that they used to give out packs in 50 sizes. Commissioned art exclusively for Ultra Pro, so an artist was commissioned to do this. Exclusive art by Jeff Easley in a limited edition collection of the Final Stand. So he did the art on these. One thing I did notice while checking over the package itself, these two look similar, but they're actually a bit different as well. Like the different coloring of the lady's clothes right here, the different angle of her hand sticking up right here. This one, her hand is more kind of vertical, like 90 degrees to the ground almost, and then this one's a little bit like cocked to the right. It's just different. Even though they're the same, it's just a touch different, what I found very interesting. We'll check that out again in a little bit. And then on the back of it, is anything cool on the back? It says Ultra Pro Los Angeles, made in 2004. There you go. And it was made in China as well. So let's just check out this deck box as well. Let's just see. Literally just pops it open. Nice. It actually clips pretty well. And it's just literally just like a tin box. Reminds me of like a cookie tin or something like that. The hinge on the back is like the metal itself kind of got folded into itself, so it is on there. I wouldn't be worried about it losing unless you literally like ripped it off. It says Ultra Pro on the side of it. On the front and the back, it looks like the same art, and on the sides, it's just the clouds. And on the top of it, they got a little white space here if you want to sign your name, so everyone knows it's your deck box. Ultra Pro Deck Vault on the top right here, and on the bottom, a little bit dusty. Wow, a little bit dusty and dirty. 2004 Ultra Pro made in China. 2003 Jeff Easley, the Final Stand Series Gallery Series Limited Edition. Again, you can write something on the bottom there as well. I don't have a permanent marker to check it, but I'm sure that you can as well. Honestly, very sturdy construction because it is metal. The one thing I do worry about these metal boxes is like if you squeeze it, it will bend it, and once it is bent, it is probably useless. So just keep that in mind. So like if you put it in a backpack or something, you accidentally crush the backpack, you could damage your cards, and you will definitely damage the deck vault as well. But it is metal, so it is pretty thick construction. I myself would probably personally have like an Ultra Pro Satin Tower, or like one of those like a sort of a boulder box. Those ones would probably make me feel a little bit safer, even though this is metal, just because like if it does bend, it's gonna bend inward, and it could damage your cards as well, so just worry about that. The inside is like some sort of like brushed metal, nothing too shiny, anything like that, not too much of a mirrored finish, and just very simple sort of deck box itself. Gives it a nice clank when you touch on it. And let's just check out some of these card sleeves as well real quick. Just gonna pop them open. Honestly, these are just card sleeves from Ultra Pro. They got sort of like the Ultra Pro little symbol right here, Ultra Pro, and then there's just 50 of them. And let's just check out the art on them. Extremely glossy. Interesting. And again, if you look at the art right here, it's very similar, but it's a little bit of differences right here. Even the angle of the bow, the fire in the hand. This one has like a fireball literally launching to her hand. This one, her hand is just a little bit on fire. It's just very different. The color of her dress, the color of her skin, and the dragon, even the angle of the dragon as well. So it's very interesting how it's just a little bit different. You think it'd be the same. And this is just slip in a card right here. Obviously, they're Ultra Pro sleeves. If you've ever used Ultra Pro sleeves before, these are probably the same. And I wondered if they'd be like sticky, a little bit stuck together or something, since they've been in there for quite a long time. But no, they're not. They have a little bit of a bend to them, but I think once you put a card in it, it will kind of straighten out. And I do believe that they're just like really standard Ultra Pro card sleeves. I'm not going to sit here and sleeve up all of them. Just an interesting addition to that. I wish that it included 60 instead of 100. But again, I don't even think they make this product anymore. I just wanted to open up and check it out with y'all because I thought it was interesting. Next, I just want to test the deck box itself, the deck vault itself, with just a whole bunch of different kind of cards. Unsleeved, sleeved, and then double sleeved. So let's just check out unsleeved first. First, unsleeved, I just have 60 cards right here. So I'm putting 60 cards. And then that's just a standard deck. Then I'll put in another 60. So I have 120 in there. And then let's just put in a little bit more. Let's see if I can fit in. What is this? This is another 60 right here. How many more can I fit in? Quite a few. And I'll count the remainder. Here we go. I'll say that's good. Now I'll just put in a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 remainder. So I put in 45 extra. Wow, doesn't want to. That was interesting. It almost didn't want to close for a minute. It kind of stays open. Interesting. So 100 and what is that? 165 cards, I believe, in here. 360 card decks minus 15, I believe so. Interesting. Oh no, 165 cards in here. There we go. So a whole bunch of unsleeved cards in there. I believe that's the correct number of cards in there. And since there is this little rim right here, if you do stuff it this full of cards, some might get caught on the rim right there, and they don't kind of all come out. Anyways, I just want to do one more test. I'm going to put these all back in here, all the cards. And the shake test literally just opens up. So there's 165 unsleeved cards that will fit in there. You definitely can fit some standard decks and commander decks as well. Cool to know. Let's see. Let's just go to some single sleeve cards. First off the bat, where's a single sleeved card? Okay, here we go. A single sleeve deck of 60. It did say that, what would it fit? 82 cards, which is interesting. So here is 60. These are Dragon Shield sleeves. Oh wow. The Dragon Shield sleeves are literally right at the tip top of this. It's super flush with it. They will fit, but man, that's a tight fit. So here's 60 single sleeve cards right here. So I don't think it will ever fit 100. Here's extra 40. So I'm going to add in 22 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22 more just to reach the 82 mark. There you go. So literally, the box is true. It fits 82 sleeve cards. And again, not too bad to seal, but you can make a mess all over the floor if you try hard enough. And I'll just set these back here. And then I just want to go and see if a double-sleeved 60-card deck will fit in here. Probably, but probably not much more after that. Let's see what else I got. The double-sleeved 60-card deck right here. The werewolf deck. And let's just see if this fits in here. And it does. So you can fit a standard double-sleeved deck in here. You're not going to fit much more in there. Let's just, probably just like a sideboard. So here's like 15 cards for a sideboard. So you can put a standard deck in there and a sideboard. So you can fit like, ooh, barely like 75 double sleeve cards in there. And again, I don't want to lose it all over the floor. And it does kind of open up. You can see right here where it clips in there. The paint is starting to remove a little bit. So I do worry that if this just knots around a bit, it will kind of chip off some of the paint. Let's just get this Full Moon's Rise out of there. And some cards, they get stuck underneath the lip back there. Kind of don't like that. And let's just go back here. Set these in this pile here. So it will fit, was it 75 double sleeve cards in there. You can put a standard 60 card deck and then a sideboard in there. And then I just want to see if a couple other things fit in there. Try the Mojo Life Counter. Mojo Life Counter, it will fit in there. How cool is that? Just barely. And then little relic tokens and a dice. And then a little Reaper miniatures kind of Scribe Life Counter as well. I just want to fit that in there with some cards as well. Take these out. So I believe this is 100 unsleeved cards. Let's just see if a dice will fit in there as well. Wow, you can. You can actually fit in all this stuff with 100 unsleeved cards, which is pretty cool. What about the life counter? Can I manage to get that in there? Let's see if I put it on this side. Not really. But pretty sure if I had 60 unsleeved cards in there, I would be able to fit the life counter in as well. So this would be a cute little deck box for like just a unsleeved card. Bring this to like draft weekend or something like that. Just a very interesting little series. I didn't know that Ultra Pro made metal deck boxes like this, so it's kind of cool to see that. I wish it had a better clasp on it so it didn't kind of fall open once you shook it. And I do worry about it that if you do put a little bit of pressure on it, you will bend it and pretty much make it worthless. Like a plastic box, it's not going to just bend like that. Even though this probably has stronger like tensile strength and rigidity, for the most part, if it does get bent, it will get damaged and it won't be fixable. Yeah, so anyways, just very interesting little deck vault I wanted to check out with you all. Cool little artsies. I like how the art on it matches the sleeves as well, so you could like bring it to like a draft or something like that, have the matching sleeves with the deck box. Just a very interesting, cheap little deck box from back in the day, from 2004 by Ultra Pro, called the Deck Vault. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, just something fun, and hope you're all doing wonderful today. Stay cool out there. It's about like 90 here today for whatever reason, and yeah, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by, and have a beautiful, wonderful day.